You, what's going on, people? What's going on? Welcome to the Sesh. we didn't have we didn't have this scheduled just so I could start at any time, sort of thing. 1 second. We didn't have it scheduled just so I could start it whenever I wanted, sort of thing. Not waste anyone's time, So like, we've got to wait 2 weeks. Nah, the band's on the other channel. It's on the main one, so I wouldn't stress too hard. We'll just be floating around here for a bit. So I don't even know. I haven't done a fucking stream for at least a day or something, 2 days maybe. But yeah, I think we got popped on music or some shit like that. All good, no stress. We got a fresh sack, so probably pump some billies, drink some wine, and then yeah. But welcome to the Esh, folks. Welcome to the Esh. Weed, wine. I got a woman. We're doing good. Yeah, fuck. Good to see you, GTS. Jeff. Good to see you. Have to wait 2 weeks. Nah, bro. Definitely not. But let's kick it off, eh? Have a bong. And then we'll fucking see what the go is. Yeah, I'm probably going to get pickled tonight. Yeah, that's my plan. Get pickled. Yeah, in memory of what Australia once was, It was just 2004. We were facing border threats, right? Massive problem. I think it was to do with Indonesia, perhaps. We would have been taken over if it wasn't for the United States. So the thing is, like, we had tight fucking knit borders back then. Now we're open border. It's just a fucking free for all, lads. You know what I mean? So chin up, chest out. Don't do any hate crimes. So yeah. It is frustrating because what they're doing essentially is they're using our constitution that was written for us, Australian citizens, right? Not just citizens, sorry, but the sovereign as well. So you have to understand two things about the word sovereign and what it means, and citizen as well. So a sovereign is someone by definition that is self-governing, recognized as living, whereas a citizen is subject to the state. You are governed by the state. That's not to say when you're a part of this sovereign thing that you don't have to follow the rules, you don't have to pay your taxes. You're not going to get away with that shit. Not in this generation so much. But if enough people get on board and stop taking the piss out of each other with it, because you can't be a sovereign citizen. They're two separate things. One's self-governing and one's governed by the state. You fucking take your pick, right? And that's what those freedoms and rights in the Constitution are for. They're using that against us, right? It's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. But we'll see. We'll see. Give it a few years. From the 1960s, 80 years from then is when Australia will collapse. So you're looking around 14 years from now. There's a good book. It was written in 1934 by G.D. Unwin. And this book is titled Sex and Culture. The contents of this book is essentially a study by anthropologists who went across 86 civilizations across 5,000 years, right? And the study on decadence, post-marital fidelity, premarital sex, all of these things, adultery, it's all it's all relevant. Um, it's all relevant. So we got from the 1960s to 2040, essentially. Our civilization collapses. There's no roundabout way to it, right? Um, 14 years left to go. So, which isn't a lot of time. It's not a lot of time at all. And people go, "Oh, vote One Nation." Pauline Hanson. Nah, bro. You seen who she was best friends with then? Like, bro, Gina Reinhart, she's the one that called for Australians should be working for no more than $2 a day. I'm paraphrasing, right? That's atrocious. That's atrocious. That's who Pauline's backed by. And these comments were made in 2012, mind you. So it's all relevant, but they're using our fucking freedoms and liberties against us to give the foreign influence all the power. And then ultimately just because we're too stupid, bro. Australians, we're all too stupid. And what I mean by that is no one's well versed in literature anymore. No one's fucking reading books. No one's reading into the Constitution, the Commonwealth, or anything to do with anything like that. No one knows the definitions of words anymore. They don't care. I don't care. They just want to live their life, have their little family, and it's all good for the most part. But from that, all of this extra shit's happened. And now we're on a fucking timer, essentially. So, it's going to be a beauty. And here's another thing I want to show you is Denmark, Greenland, right? Everyone's been talking about Denmark, Greenland. The United States are going to invade Greenland. People don't realize, but once this happens, and it will, the United States capture Greenland, Canada's theirs. You have to understand something. Geopolitics, right? You're playing 4D chess. You've got Alaska over here. You've got the United States over here. You've got Denmark over here. And then right in the center of all of that, in between Denmark, Greenland, the United States, and Alaska, you have Canada. Now, Canada's just signed new trade deals with China. And this is like, that's the green light for the United States. So yeah, once they get green mark, then they've got Canada completely surrounded on every corner. And then it's fucking boom. They're gonna clash. So yeah, fuck. It's getting crazy, boys. It's getting crazy. But keep your thinking caps on, you know, fucking pay attention to the subtleties that they might want us to miss. Because I'm looking at everything on the map and I'm like, okay. I see what's happening here. I see the play. It's clever. It's really smart. If they grab Canada and Greenland, fucking no one's stopping them, bro. No one's stopping them. And then, what's the next bit? Argentina. Why Argentina? Well, Argentina was one of two places that the remaining Jews were going to end up going out of Palestine, right? They're also buying up massive chunks of land. They've got a big influence on politics within Argentina. And not only that, the Patagonia was just lit on fire with 2 Israeli tourists being arrested. Keep in mind, you're not just an Israeli tourist, you served in the Israeli Defense Force. So, yeah, they're not just fucking tourists, man. They lit those fires on purpose. They found a little fucking some sort of incendiary that was what didn't discharge correctly or whatever. So they found it, and it's Israeli tech. Let me fucking try and find this incendiary. Patagonia. Okay. So Israeli-made M26 grenades were found. Specifically, Israeli-made M26 grenades were found at fire sites. It's being currently investigated by authorities in Argentina. But part of the allegation is these incendiary devices were made and have been found near Lake Apuan in Chubut, Argentina, in the context of ongoing wildfires. So this is really fucking important. Why do they keep getting away with it? How come no one's fucking saying anything, bro? Oh, the Holocaust. Go read the fucking Torah, bro. Go read the Torah. They need 6 million to bring back the Mashiach or whatever they want to fucking call him. That 6 million number has always been there, bro. It's always been there. They declared war on Germany first in 1933. Judea declares war on Germany. The Nazis and the Israeli Jews both had a common goal, though, they could align with. They both wanted their own ethnic states. So, what have they got? Well, Germany got fucking crushed only because the United States got involved in the war. If they didn't get involved in the war, then the Germans would have continued to push eastward, ultimately destroying Bolshevik Russia, would have completely fucked them over. And then, yeah, even in his death, World War III will start when we realize what he was trying to protect Germany from. It's not racist to be a national, folks. It's not racist to love your country, your people, your culture, or your color, your pigmentation, whatever the fuck. But we are all children of God. So, keeping that in mind, try not to develop a hateful heart towards the individual. Yeah. It's intriguing to me, though, that the Australian government will in fact protect extremist ideologies, though, over protecting actual Australians. You know what I mean? Peaceful people, right? Section 116 of the Australian Constitution states we have religious freedoms in this country. So for the most part, you can choose your religion. But what I feel and what I'm thinking in my mind is the Constitution was written for Australians. It wasn't written for Muslims. It wasn't written for people that are Jewish, right? It was written for Australians. And that's a fucking broad context on what that is, I guess, the definitions. But it definitely wasn't designed to protect extremist ideologies that could threaten and cause harm to social cohesion as we know it. And it's not anti-Semitism that's causing these problems with other religions and people getting along. It's not anti-Semitism. It's just incompatible, right? It doesn't mix well with our society. Sure, we can live together in peace for a period of time. But there's always going to be some fucking brave cunt that'll wrap a towel around his head and then, you know, do something nasty like what's happened at Bondi. Right? They didn't even cover their faces. You know what I mean? But when you look at the body language of like the two people that were there, that were pulling the trigger, that were taking those shots and shit, it just has a weird feel to it, man. I don't know. Nothing's what it seems. But yeah, those two essentially like, well, one of them's still alive, but the other one, he just fucking essentially martyred himself. But yeah. What up, Sunshine? Good to see you, man. Yeah, fuck. Hey, 1 sec. Gotta clear my nose. But yeah, 2026, what a load of shit. This is crazy, you know. All these politicians that said, oh, we're going to vote no against the anti-Semitism bill. Mate, you folded like fucking dry laundry, cunt. Straight up. Straight up, cunt. They just folded, boo. Fuck Gina Reinhart. Fuck Pauline Hanson. She's no good either. None of these politicians are any good at all. Now's the time to focus on yourself and your future, mate. Yeah, okay. Sure thing. Life advice from BBK. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, fuck. Interesting times indeed. Don't you worry about me, BBK. I'll be all right. Not much of a future left in this country, bro. If you've been paying attention to anything in legislation. But yeah, hopefully we get there. Fuck, if one nation gets in, do you really think they're going to reverse and take out all of these laws and everything like that have just been brought in? Fuck no. They're going to use it to their advantage. 100%. So that anyone that speaks out against Pauline, guess what, bro? You're getting locked up too. Hate speech, cuz. Whatever they want to fucking call it. Yeah, no. She's all fried, boys. She's all fried. So, only a matter of time before they debank me, cunt. Only a matter of time. Because I'm not going to stop talking what I'm talking about. I'm not going to shut up. I'll try and be a bit kinder about how I maybe talk about it. But even then, I'm not thinking before I speak, cuz I'm speaking and then I'm thinking about what I'm saying because it's already been on my mind. But are there words forming before I say something? No. It's all me, boo. So it's like, fuck. You can't. It's thought policing, boo. You can't fucking do this to cunts. You can't fucking do this to people, mate. You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. Yeah, and then try and fucking say we're a democracy. Shh, get out of here. Get out of here. Fucking lies. But I don't know. It may not be all over just yet. Fucking there might be a wild card somewhere, you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see. But anyway, cheers, folks. Feel like an alien returning to this fucking place. First day back today. Hell yeah. But yeah, fuck. The future of Australia lies in your hands as well, folks. 100%. If people weren't so self-absorbed, they might be more encouraged to, speak up for their fellow Australians and do a bit more politically. I don't know. Maybe it's a lost cause, right? But the moment we all stop talking, that's the moment we're all defeated, bro. 100%. 100%. But yeah, people don't even know what they're fighting for. That's the problem. I know what it is. But yeah, some of these other cunts, I don't know. aligned for the wrong reasons. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, mine's just fucking mine are going crazy as well. I don't think they're as tall as yours, BBK, but yeah, still they're over the fence. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this label sticker and I'm gonna write elderberries. Grab what you want. Right? Because my elderberry tree, that's growing over his fence too. So I'm just gonna like label the species, stick it on his fence, and then yeah, he can grab some berries too. Because look, I reckon my neighbour might have come out of sus maybe once or twice, and it is in line with his window. He can see what's going on if he really wants to. But yeah, it should be sweet. Fingers crossed, you know. Fingers crossed. Top the fuck out of my plants this year to keep it under the fence. Small garden this year. Yeah. Doesn't matter what we do. It's a fucking scam for elite cunts. We're just pawns. Nah, man, no way. Nah, I refuse to believe that, cuz. I refuse to believe that. I don't think we're pawns at all. I think we've forgotten. If you're a custodian of the Commonwealth, right, then you're recognizing that you're separating from that corporate thing, man. And until you get your certificates and you get your shit signed off by a justice of peace and all that, then nothing's official until then. Apparently your fines and all that disappear. All your charges and shit all disappears and you get a clean slate. I like my certificates, bro. I've got a rich fucking criminal record, so nothing too crazy, you know what I mean? Never hurt anyone that bad, so yeah. But yeah, all my assault charges from assaulting fucking police officers, can't. Oh, and the incident when I was younger, but supposedly it's got to do with us because we're registered to this corporation. So we have two entities, man. You have your corporate entity and then your living entity, right? Which is your body. The corporate one is just like a digital allotment number sort of fucking thing. It bonds you to the government. I'd rather be bonded to God, bro. And that's essentially what this process is ultimately doing. Yeah, you still got to follow the road rules. You can't do 150 down the fucking, you know what I mean? So COVID was a classic example. No, COVID was a classic example of how they can break the fucking law and we won't do anything about it. Because we were scared. They played on our fear, bro. They played on our emotions. It's a psychological operation. People got sick, don't get me wrong. That happened. That was real. But people died, sure. That fucking happened too. But again, you know, they were just testing the waters to see what they could get away with. And Victoria was like the only state with an actual backbone to fucking do these protests through the COVID, through COVID and the pandemic. They were the only citizens, the only peoples to proper do a fucking decent protest and say, fuck this. And then what did Daniel Andrews do? Made it illegal to protest. And then the funny cunt does a speech, right? He was in power for like 12 years in Victoria, mind you. He helped build that state to what it is. Economically, they done really well. But yeah, Daniel Andrews turns around and gives a speech. And he's like, well, if you're feeling like protesting this weekend or attending this protest, just, well, you can't because it's illegal. You know what I mean? So the fact they can change laws to benefit themselves, and we've allowed it, bro. And this is the thing, like they're not allowed to be doing this. The moment we twig on and we realize, hang on, there is a lookalike government that's been established. When did it begin? 1973. 1970 fucking 3. And that's the Naturalization Act as well. Bro, our government cares more. Our government cares more about baby fucking sea turtles than it does human babies. Where's our fucking morality, guys? They're just capitalizing on murder. And they disguise it as women's health. That's fact. Is that hate speech? I don't fucking know. I don't think so. And even then, it's not up to me what I think. My interpretations is up to the Australian Federal Police, how they interpret everything that people say from this point forward. Right? So it's, yeah. Every one of these fucking traitorous politicians, they've committed treason, each and every one of them. Yeah. Fucking COVID, fucking pandemics, scamdemics, mate. It's their game they want us to play. Time to rise up. It's just remembering who we are, bro. This is our country, right? Bro, you can form citizens arrest, and it's your duty, cunt. It is your job to arrest someone that breaks the law. That includes government. Bro. You have that power. Each and every one of us, Australian born, right? We have an allegiance to the Commonwealth, not the government, the Commonwealth. And the Commonwealth, that declaration, that fucking particular piece of paper, that's essentially our rights. That's all we've got. We've got the Magna Carta as well, but even then we have certain aspects that we've taken from that. But like due process, things like that. That's important that's in the Magna Carta as well. This goes back to the 1200s, bro. Like, fuck. Data analytics is the real domain of power. They have it all. Bro, they've been collecting data points on you since 1999, cuz. 3 years before I was even born. Yeah. That's why your phones are getting better and better. You go to think of that song, boom, it's right there before you even type it. Is the algorithm that good? Does it know your patterns that well? Or is it programming you? Maybe it doesn't know you as well as you think. Maybe it's trying to get you to think how it wants you to think, bro. Maybe they've already unleashed AI, cuz. Who knows? But I'm going to show you a photo real quick of Alaska, Denmark, and the United States on a map. Let's have a look. Okay. $50-50 then. Where are we? Where's the best one I could show you? This one. Okay. Let's have a look at this image real quick. Oh, what the fuck is this kind? This one. Okay. Now this image is very important. It gives you perspective on what's going to happen when the United States they grab Greenland, right? Have a look at this image. They will have Canada surrounded on all three sides. That's their trade, their fucking, like their boats and shit, all of that stuff. So Greenland's up on the top right. You got Alaska on the bottom. You got Alaska on the top left, and then you got the United States underneath. So the green is United States. And then once they get Greenland, then they're going to take Canada. There'll be a war within Canada. They want control of the whole continent, bro. And they're going to go Mexico as well. They've already made announcements that they're gunning for Mexico, which is just down here. China could still use Cuba, I reckon. I reckon they could pull it off. Maybe. What's down there? El Salvador. But yeah, this is it's kicking off. But they will have control of the entire continent before 2030. I reckon, maybe 2035. But we got 14 years anyway, and Australian society's collapsed. It's done. It's finished. That's it. There's no way around that. It's complete societal collapse. Right? You can thank decadence for that. You can thank people's lack of self-control, lack of discipline. There's no energy. There's no creation. There's no artwork. Post-marital fidelities on the rise. All of these things. Australians have definitely lost their way. And it's because majority of you can't have been brainwashed. All of us, each and every one of us. So I'm not scared to hurt anyone's feelings in saying that either. It's a shame, but it's what it is. They're taking the guns off us again. They shouldn't have given a radical a fucking gun license. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You should have a look at the speech former Prime Minister of Israel gave 1939. Wait. No, it wasn't 1939. It would have been maybe 1949 or 59. Israel wasn't even a state. 1939. She turned around and gave a speech, something along the lines of, "We will never forgive the Arabs for making us kill their children." That's a pretty disgraceful thing to say. Very disgraceful thing to say. Yeah. It's fucking. Let me find a speech for you. Let me find you the Prime Minister's name too. Golda Meir. What was her name? Speech. She wasn't a prime minister. She was high up in government, though. Speech on Arabs. They say Hitler was bad. So within a year of 2 years of Israel even being a fucking state, they were at war with the Arabs. Not even a year, bro. This is ridiculous. And then they later denied Palestinian identity altogether in 1969. That's fucking scary. So, yeah. Mm, madness. Been watching Santos Bonacci's old stuff about papal bloodlines. The Vatican, the Jesuit order, Rex Deus, Unum Sanctum, our indoctrination into the Vatican Corporation. Yeah, I've got nothing to do with the Vatican. I just fuck the Vatican, bro. I stick with the Greek Orthodox, brother. Not too many scandals going on with that Greek Orthodox brothers, so yeah. Mm. Anyway, fuck, let's have another bowl. Then we're gonna chop up, I think. Hectic. Yeah, that should be plugged in. Okay. Good shit. Yeah, One Nation's polling higher than the Liberals are. That's pretty hectic. Mm. Yeah, I've been just trying to read into the fucking Magna Carta, the habeas corpus, and things like that. Just try and better understand fucking. Wait a second. Fucking look who it is. The one and only. Hello. You alright? Oh, cool. Link to stream. Easy, my bro. How'd it go? Good girl. You alright? Yeah. Hello. There's the link, lad. There's the link. Jump up. Come over, bong, eh? Hey, let's go.
We're done.
Wow. Oh, what are you doing?
Fuck go kicking back.
Oh, that's the way. Fucking nice. Fucking nice. You got grey?
What'd you say?
You got grey? Hey, let's go.
No, we done anyways.
Same as always, bro. Chatting my shit. Talking politics. Fucking new hate speech law stuff.
Yeah, can't be talking bullshit anymore.
Hey? Yeah, well,
Can't be talking them. Are you
well, no,
are
you
you
don't
gonna
need
say
to
the
talk
same?
bullshit, bro. You can just point people to books. You know what I mean? Like Sex and Culture is a great book written 1934. We were talking about it earlier on the phone. But yeah, like people just got to read, man. Like, oh no, everyone should do what you fucking want, sort of thing. So yeah, sure, promote it. Why not? See how far your culture gets in 100 years, bro. Like this, yeah. I don't know. People are doing their own worlds to care about the actual world and other people outside of their own little fucking box they're in. It's interesting.
Just come out as a gay Jew.
I ain't Jewish, bro. And I ain't gay.
Convert.
Convert.
Join the dark side, bro.
Ah, fuck that. You can keep your Jewish fucking. And mate, closest I'm going to get to a Jew is you. Right? That's about as far as it goes, brother.
Wait, bro, I think I might be lactose intolerant. I only had this much of the iced coffee and I need to do mad shit already.
Nah, it's a strong iced coffee, but you're just not used to it.
I think I might be lactose.
Nah, bro, you just got weak guts. You got to train your guts. Trust me.
Bro, I was doing this every day for years for breakfast.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it,
What?
bro.
So I grew lactose intolerance.
Yeah, proper. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, you grew it, bro. That's all you.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I inhabited it.
Huh?
I inhabited it.
Just double it and give it to the next person, bro.
That's hate speech, bro.
No, it's not. How's that?
I report this live stream.
You told me to convert to a gay Jew, bro. You're trying to catch case.
I'm trying to tell you to come over to this
side.
I'm trying to tell you to come over to this side.
Mate, that's hate speech.
That's not, bro. I'm telling you to
that's hate
come
speech.
over.
Because I'm a straight Christian, but even then the laws don't protect me, bro.
No good.
In fact, the laws target me, bro, because my religion says, well, it doesn't just say, it's fact, bro. It's been studied throughout history over 5,000 years. You got 3 generations from the moment people start being gay, right? They start acting funny. And this isn't me saying this, bro. This is a literature. I'm quoting literature, paraphrasing, right? This isn't hate speech. I'm not targeting anyone. But the moment people start acting funny, being weird, promoting decadence, encouraging, normalizing it, and then performing operations on people that shouldn't be having these surgeries because it's a mental condition, bro. And it was a mental condition up until recently, right? Then it got taken off that standard, was no longer considered a health problem. And then what did they do then, bro? Gay marriage. Boom. So, like, bro, we've got 3 generations from 1960, right? That's 80 to 100 years, bro. So like 2040 to 2060, then we're fucked. Total collapse, bro. Total collapse. There's no
I'll tell
getting
you right
around.
now.
There's no exceptions, bro. There's literally no exceptions anywhere in society. There's no reverse on what we've done. And some of
Well,
our
I'll tell you
strongest
right
people,
now.
bro, some of our strongest people support this shit. Straight up. They're all for it, bro. Like, oh, Pete, do what you want, bro. It's your life. You know, it's like, fuck, you got no morals, cunt. They
Yeah,
don't
well, I'll
even know
tell
what the
you
word
what.
moral, bro. They don't even know what the word morals means, bro. Like, fuck.
No, that's true, bro. But I'll tell you what. If you ditch Christianity, join Judaism, I'll give you a free gender swap surgery. My people will sort you out discount, bro.
Bro, discount?
Yeah, bro.
Nah, I
Full,
can't
like,
do it. Can't do
I'll
it.
do a family discount for you,
He's
bro.
like, discount? Nah, that's how you know I got Jewish heritage too. As soon as I heard discount, my ears pricked up. Nah, I didn't even care what it was for. I just heard the word discount.
Interest free?
Interest free? Yeah, nah, that's another cool thing about like you, bro. You can get fucking like going through like Jewish finance lenders and whatnot. You just have to prove like your grandmother on the mum's side, all that stuff. They talk about Germany and Austria as well. But Eastern fucking Russia would.
Oi,
Bro,
where's your mum?
You got Bolshevik heritage, bro.
Oi, I'll
Your
show you my
people's
Bolkovich.
your people's starved a bunch of peoples, bro.
I'll show you my
Straight up turned them to
Volkovich.
cannibalism, lad. Like that's next level evil. But anyway, what are you saying?
Bong.
Yeah. One of them. You need Jesus, cuz.
For the
Yeah.
Freemasons.
Join the Freemasons?
I said for the Freemasons. Back when I had sleepovers with my friends,
Yeah.
we used to get them stoned as fuck, but they'd pass out. Like, cause I had a lot of weed back in the day. Like, get them stoned as, and then would wake them up. Like 10 minutes later, quick, have a bong for Ned Kelly. Quick, wake up. We'll wake them up 10 minutes later after they fall back asleep. Quick, have a bong for Bob Marley. Rest in peace. Like, we'll just
Bob
keep
Marley's not
frying
dead,
them,
bro.
even if they're sleeping, bro.
Nah, Bob Marley's not dead. He live on forever in your heart, my boy. Bomber clap. How many eggs is that? 13 eggs, bro.
How many nit eggs do you have in your hair, cunt?
Bro, I just seen a nit jump out of your hair, bro. What are you
Shut
I
the
seen
fuck
it in the
up.
light, bro, in the shadow, cuz. Is that a nit?
Bro, making
Bro,
my head itchy, shut up.
bro, you know what I say, lad? You know what I say. You
What?
fucking sleep with dogs, you get fleas, mate.
Yeah, well. Oh,
Yeah,
I know that
that's a
caravan
jab at
smells
your
like
girl, bro.
piss.
Yeah. Straight up, lad.
I know that caravan smells like piss.
You know what? You know what? You may be onto something. I've been drinking a lot lately. Yeah.
Do you have dreams where you're going to the toilet?
Not anymore, bro. Not since I was a child. I remember you told me about the one you had last week or whatever it was, but I'm nothing to be embarrassed.
No, just a
But
relapse.
like, I reckon what your missus said one more time, she's gonna leave you if you piss the bed, bro. I can keep going, bro. Oh shit. Nah, too good. Professionals. Yeah.
You know, there's a new Jackass movie coming out.
Straight up, bro. Straight up.
Wait, how many dislikes does your stream have right now?
All of them, bro. Maximum.
Can you see?
Maximum, bro. But nah,
you
fuck,
see?
bro. Oi, I heard your fucking great granddad was a fucking Twin Tower survivor, my bro. That's crazy.
Me.
Yep.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, bro. From World War II.
It's good.
So I survived the Twin Towers, my bro.
Are you smoking weed?
No, no. That's my mix here.
Oh.
That's my mix there.
Ashton, I didn't chop
Yeah,
that.
you did, God.
No, I did not. Ashton, are you smoking in the back?
Oh no, she says me, bro.
Bro!
Call me.
Who's she yelling?
Lying to me about it, though. It's not the fact that you're doing it, it's the fact that you're lying about it.
Okay.
Are you done?
She gone. No, she's just mad because I pissed her bed earlier.
Oh, bro, fuck! What do you do, bro? What do you do? Yeah, you got, bro. He had to have a bladder surgery. He's got the bladder of a 9-year-old. It ain't his fault.
No, fuck that. We just got plastic.
Nah, bro.
over our
9-year-old
seats.
died in a car accident. Fucking Uber driver crashed into him, but got let out on bail. Cause like, straight up, 9-year-old bladder, bro. It's not your fault though. But yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, no, I don't smoke weed, though.
On the medical program, but
Oi, bro. Mom's doctor said she won't get me a script.
wrong doctor to talk to, bro.
No, fuck that dog.
No, you have to go to a cannabis doctor. They have to study to get a fucking cannabis thing, bro. I'll book you an appointment. I'll sort you out before your next court date.
What? Like a phone call one?
Proper full one. Get a certificate. Boom. No questions. And then if you roll up on a positive for THC, and they lock you up for it, cunt, you get paid like $1 million for being falsely imprisoned.
Oi, how much do I got to donate for you to take your t-shirt off?
About $3.99, mate.
No, one of the boys should do that, like in this chat.
I ain't doing none of that, bro. I ain't getting none of my fucking. Nah.
Bro, watch the donations start pouring in. Drop your
There is no
PID.
donations. I've been demonetized, bro.
You've
There is
been
no
demonetized.
They took all my money.
What's not foreign-only family about this strain?
What?
What?
Just calm down.
What are you talking to?
Where you going?
No, I just want to change my top. Is that alright with you?
No. You got a bong?
Oh yeah, my bro. Wait, I think I got a chop. Wait, no, I've definitely got a bomb in front of me. You got one?
Yeah.
You get Dutched out. You should get Dutched out just to prove a point, bro.
Just put
Fuck.
one out.
There, bro.
No, I swear. Have you seen the movie Inside Out? You know how they got all the different emotions? They got the angry one. I swear that's the only one my girlfriend has.
She ain't got the heart one.
Only a little bit. Where you going?
Said it too slow, bro. Oh, jeez.
Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah, buddy. Where's your bong?
My
Buddy.
favourite thing to do in a relationship is to antagonise.
Bet. 100%. Rage bait him.
Yeah, bro. Well, I'll rage bait her till she like throws fists.
Yeah, I don't like them till they start pulling the hair out, bro.
Nah, bro, I got a bitch for you then.
In the next room, guys. Look at. Nah, that ship has sailed, bro. But yeah.
Well, you don't want them anymore. You're too good.
Ah, shit. Funny gun.
Bro, my phone keeps sliding down, bro.
Yeah, we'll fucking balance it properly. Turn it sideways.
We'll be on.
We're on.
For entertainment purposes only. So, wait, if you had to give this new woman a rating, what would you give her?
I wouldn't be doing none of that on stream, bro. Not really my
No,
thing.
like, out of, like, personality-wise.
Pretty top tier, bro. Not really a numbers thing, but give it a description. She got a good head on her shoulders, so okay, it's gone pretty good so far.
Yeah, I
So,
knew it would work well.
yeah. Fuck, I'm ripped. But no, we bump over to the disco and fucking have a drink,
Stream.
chat shit, yeah. Yeah, I'll bump over there though.
Easy.
I'll see you there.
No, but wait,
Alright,
wait,
legend.
wait. We'll do the Instagram group chat call instead if you want.
Yeah, do that.
Alright.
In a bit. Peace, legends.